Welcome back to NSESA State Championship Saturday. We have Mario Kart Division 3 starting now. Home team Winnebago going against Louisville. Winnebago on the season is 7-0 and Louisville 5-2. As they are getting in and going, we can let Winnebago know that they are go ahead and start it up when they're ready. And we're going to get going. Winnebago made up of seniors. Thomas, Zeke, Devin, and Alex, all seniors. Coached by Coach Bales and Coach Mayo. Coach James also. And Louisville, record 5-2. Sophomore Terry, junior Baden, junior Tyler, and senior Kaysen. They are coached by Coach Simmons. So as we get started here, looks like Louisville going with Excite Bike. Gets us lots of different variety here. So we'll see what happens. Look like Louisville picked Excite Bike and it looks like we're a Mario Circuit. And here we go. The start of Cup 1. This is a best 2 of 3. So a cup is consisted of 4 races. And here we go. So it looks like right off the start, Winnebago's in first and second. Louisville 3-5, 3-4, and 8. So really looking at team points when you start looking at those things. Scoring wise, first place is going to get you 10 points, second place 8, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in this best of this cup, 4 races, every point really matters. Winnebago still holding that top spots. Louisville trying to pull up there, but man, had somebody in second place and got red turtle shelled, and all of a sudden back in 7th. So Winnebago's still a pretty commanding lead out front. And you see on our top left there that a lot of times, a racer will hold an item behind him because if it gets red shelled, that item's going to protect him so he's not going to get knocked out. But right there got ghosted and lost his item. The other part of Mario Kart is items, matter, but you see coins all over the map, and those coins do come into play. They beef up your engine. They make you go just a little bit faster. So as players are going around the map, they are looking for coins too. Max of 10, as you are seeing some of these racers get into that 10. So Winnebago finishing first. Looks like first, third, fourth, and 7th. 1, 3, 4, 7 for Winnebago. And we'll see what the points are here after race 1. So after race 1, it looks like Winnebago is up 23-16. So again, Louisville going with the Excite Bike, and they might get it. Nope, just goes right past. And then, it's a different strategy. A lot of teams like picking so they have the same map, but Winnebago picking all 4 different maps, kind of a player choice, what they like. Thanks for those of you joining in today. Again, we're excited for this Mario Kart State Tournament, and we are off on race 2 of our first cup. Louisville gets out early. As you see in this one, this is more of a an airport style park or airport style map. Again, you got to watch out for all the planes on the different tracks. Definitely a speed one. And again, those of you new to Mario Kart, you're seeing some of these racers as they're going into the different corners, they're sliding. Again, all of that skidding, when they come out of that skid, it gives them a mini boost, which again definitely helps. Again, Winnebago in first and second here, Louisville third and fourth. So Louisville needs to try to get a couple positions here in order to help that ground a little bit. And one thing you can't hear is, the communication that you hear when they're in person, but, teams having to talk about, what positioning each person's in, because every position matters. But, if you're in third place and your teammate's in front of you and you throw that red shell, you're going to knock them out. And we saw that just a little bit ago. Louisville not quite on that communication part. Winnebago still leading this one, first and second. Louisville's got third, but Winnebago definitely commanding a commanding lead on this. Salt intake is a very key, important part of today's diet for these gamers. I don't know about 10,000 milligrams, but there we go. Oh, Winnebago just throws a blue shell, and again, that blue shell is going to hurt his teammate. But he's timing it out here, hoping his teammate's going to get across that finish line, and it didn't end up mattering. But he ended up using it so that way he could get rid of his next part. And again, there we go. Winnebago finishes 1-3-5-6. So Winnebago 1-3-5-6. So that gives Louisville the 2-4-7-8, which brings our scores to Winnebago's up 46-32. 46-32. So again, in this best of or this cup of 4 races, Louisville's kind of starting to dig themselves a hole. They got to find a way to get back and get a couple points here if they want to come back and try to win this cup. Louisville's still trying to go with that. And they're not going to get it again. Winnebago still gets it, but we're going to see a little bit of Rainbow Road. Fan favorite for a lot of teams. 3 different versions on this Mario Kart 8, but definitely exciting here. So we'll see what happens. So we're starting our third race here in 2-1 and go. Everyone good with the start. No burnouts at the beginning. So one strategy in this that you see teams do is, as their stompers come out of the sky, they send a wave down, and if you jump just right, you get a mini boost off of that also. Again, Winnebago doing a great job here with getting out and going. Looks like Roy Thomas is, pretty commanding lead here on all 3 of the maps that we've seen. He's been one of the top finishers in the races so far, and watching him, definitely you can tell that he's got some skill with it. And again, he's got a red turtle shell coming at him, but that banana's going to stop and picks up a bomb, and he's holding that now. So again, timing it out, seeing if he can knock somebody off. And it was close, but Louisville saw that and kind of swerved out of the way. We see 8th place there, picking up the mushroom that he can just keep hitting it. And usually a lot of times at the back, you see some of these more powerful power-ups trying to, almost even out the playing field just a little bit. Louisville sitting second, 5, 7, and 8. So here we go as the racing scores are coming around. Winnebago is 1, 3, 5, and 7. So Winnebago finishes 1, 3, 5, 7. And that gives Louisville the 3, 4, 6, and 8. So Winnebago pulls out ahead just a little bit more, and I believe looking at scores, I don't think Louisville, even if they take 1, 2, 3, 4 this next round, have enough in them to pass them. So I think Winnebago is going to win this first cup. Yeah, we're looking at some scores here because even if Winnebago, yep, because they're still going to get those. So, yep. So even if Louisville goes 1, 2, 3, 4, they will still lose by 5 points. So, but this is, again, it's another chance for these guys to race and to maybe see if this is the map they want to choose. But they did get Excite Bike, so they're excited. So here we go in the little map 4 of this final race of the first cup. And go. Looks like everyone got a pretty good start. No burnouts at the beginning. A couple of them got boosts. An Excite Bike is kind of one of those twofold that you're watching here. You're looking at the different jumps, and your more experienced racers are going to hit that. Well, what do you call it there? The little bit of a jump on these, and they get that boost, and you can kind of see their character animates and jumps just that little bit more. But this is just a circular track. You see a couple mud pits around the way. You'll also see a lot of these racers holding on to mushrooms, and when they hit that corner, they can cut through that grass if they have just enough mushroom to get them through. So Winnebago out 1, 2, 3 right now. Louisville coming in 3, 4. And again, Louisville really wanted this map, but Winnebago's taking it. So as we're going, Winnebago sitting 1, 2, 3, 4. Louisville trying to find some places. And here we come around, last lap. Looks like Winnebago trying to hurt themselves. Red shelled a couple of their teammates. But I think it's a little bit more right now. They know they have this, so it doesn't really matter. So we're on the final backstretch here, coming around. Winnebago's holding a commanding 1-2 right now. Louisville just can't get to them. So again, Winnebago 1, 2, 3, and I think 7. So yeah, Winnebago 1, 2, 3, 7. Winnebago 1, 2, 3, 7. Yep, there we go. Tallying our scores. And there it is. So Winnebago wins Cup 1 96-60. We will take a quick break as our Wayne State assistant comes over to get us to that quick break. We'll take that quick break and we'll be right back as the players regroup. 90 seconds. All right, here we go. We are back with Cup 2 of this Division 3 semifinals between Winnebago and Louisville. Really, Winnebago came out and pretty handedly took the first cup. It was 90 to 60, which Louisville, listening to some of them talking, we're in the same room as them. They have a couple strategies here, talking which maps maybe, but trying some different ones. And it looks like we have Mario Kart Stadium, this first map. Looked like another Winnebago map. So let's see how Louisville can counter this and see what they can do. So here we are starting this first one in 3, 2, 1, and go. Look like Metal Mario off to a slow start, but a couple others quick out of the gates. And again, already Winnebago, seeing that 1, 2, 3. Got a couple quick racers. One strategy, Winnebago is hosting this, so they get the higher seeds starting. So that's always an advantage. How quick you can get into the lobbies. So see if Louisville can't fight back and find a way to get some of these. Winnebago top 4 right now. The nice thing about when you're top 4, especially racer 1, 2, 3, they don't got to worry, or they shouldn't have to worry about a red shell coming out of anywhere to hit them. That racer number 4 is just kind of that person that's helping them out, maybe trailing a little bit back, just saying, hey, this is what you got. Now, the only thing that could be at a disadvantage is sometimes later in these races, you get a blue shell, which goes after that top person, that first person, first place runner. Winnebago still sitting first and second. Louisville trying to make a little bit, getting hit there a little bit, bodied a little bit on the outside. Depending on characters and stuff, sometimes these heavier opponents, heavier characters can kind of bump a little bit more and get a little play. See Winnebago using the mushrooms to boost across the grass area. Oh, good shortcut from Winnebago again, finishing top 1, 2, 3. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 5 for Winnebago. So another great start, another great race for those 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, which means Louisville finishing 4, 6, 7, 8. So right away, race 1, Winnebago coming out up 28 to 11.
17 points, boys. 17.
So as our scorekeeper is computing math, he's telling his Louisville team that they are down 17 and they need to find a way to start clawing back. Winnebago already showing why they're the number 1 seed, a 7-0 team. Next up, we're going to see Conestoga and Ord. All right, we are back. Sorry, we had a small delay, but Winnebago up in first place, but Louisville making a little bit of a comeback here. 2, 3, 5, 6, which again, points, everything matter right now. If Louisville finish this, they're going to be up a few points on Winnebago. I don't know. It's going to catch a little bit here, but again, Winnebago 1, 3, 5, 8, and Louisville in 2, 4, 5, 7. So here we are in second lap. Again, going through some of these, that blue area, looking to use mushrooms. There's a couple different tracks, different lanes that people can use. We've seen a couple shortcuts with if you have those boosts, whether it be mushrooms or stars. And there we go, Louisville. We're seeing the Mario 8 power-up come out where you get 8 different items. He uses them quickly trying to come back. Winnebago's sitting in first right now. Louisville in a good position right now. 2, 3, 4, 7. You see the bullet coming through. Bullet coming all the way from 7th to 2nd. Huge bullet at the end. So here we go. Winnebago in first, third, fifth. First, third, fifth, and sixth. So Winnebago in first, third, fifth, and sixth. And that puts Louisville in second, fourth, seventh, and eighth. So a little bit better of a round for Louisville, but still Winnebago taking the points there. So it looks like Winnebago's up 51 to 27. So that race was Winnebago taking it 23-16. So still taking and extending that lead by 5 points. We see a couple different maps. We got somebody picking a random map. Close to that random map selection. Which that random map selection is kind of interesting. We're in Neo Bowser City. Third race of this second cup. Louisville needing to find a way to
Not hit the bullet bill power? I don't know, no. And they were gonna get
Louisville coming out.
fourth? Yep.
Louisville coming out, trying to find a way to claw back into this semifinal match. But Winnebago coming out and basically asserting their dominance in this game. So a lot of turns in this map. See a couple boosts around the different maps. And again, those things in the middle of the map, if a player hits them, they will excel just that little bit. Nice boost. Nice boost shortcut by Winnebago. And again, a lot of those shortcuts, if you hit them, they're really going to help you out. But if you miss them, a lot of times you fall off the map. So good work on Winnebago there. And again, Winnebago 1, 2, 5, 7. Louisville 3, 4, 6, 7. So needing to find a way here to score some more. As we come around the second lap, finishing the second lap, getting into our third lap, Winnebago is holding that top 2 positions. And Winnebago's second place, you're seeing Daisy there. Maybe that's a me character, but has those 3 red shells around her. Able to protect their first place racer. And again, shoots it at his teammate. You can hear Winnebago. Had a disconnect by one of Louisville's controllers, but didn't look like it mattered. So Winnebago here finishing 1-2. Seeing what this last corner can get for him. 1-2. So Winnebago 1-2-5-7. 1-2-5-7 for Winnebago. And that gives us 3-4. 3-4-6-8 for Louisville. So as we're looking at scores, Winnebago is currently up 75-42. And I believe looking at scores, Winnebago is going to walk away winning this one. There is no chance that Louisville can come back, but we finished this last map with Warios Gold Mine. Louisville saying they think they got this one. See if they can get some momentum going into the next round. And Winnebago, looking at the different teams, looking at, comps, but Roy has always been in the top. He's kind of their go-to person. I think he's finished first in I think every race so far today. Maybe one that he didn't, but uh, that's Thomas from Winnebago. He's definitely, one of their big time players right now.
I did see him on Rainbow Road. Performed well.
So Winnebago sitting 1-3-6-7, Louisville 2-5, 2-4-5-8. Got a couple of shortcuts, picking up some items. We just saw Louisville throw a red shell, and it did hit. It did hit Roy. So again, getting a little momentum, hoping to catch him. Disappointed he only got a coin there on that item. And again, going around some of these corners, you see a lot of these players holding the item behind them. Oh, bad skid by Wario and from Louisville, hitting that wall as he went through.
It passed him and hit me.
You see Winnebago battling fourth and fifth right there. Looked like a blue shell just went flying through. Hit Winnebago's player and got their first place, but again, Roy really far out in lead, just cruising right now to a hopefully a first place win here. Teammate in second. Louisville looking to try to get a little bit here, but Winnebago finishing 1-2. So Winnebago finishing 1-2-6-8, and Louisville finishing. So Huddy, and that'll finish this race up. We'll be back for our next match in a little bit. Yeah. Hey, are you guys done?